Welcome, air signs, to the Moral Compass channel. Um, I'm here to do a shadow reading for air signs. Let me see, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Okay, let me put out some disclaimers before I start. Um, my mat, the Ancestral sphere, is already open. Um, this is how I read my Odu. I study Ifa in its singleness. I do not study Ifa in its entirety. If you need to understand nature or your situation in its entirety, please consult a qualified Babalaos. I read the 17 main roads or the 17 crossroads of the human experience of this life. This is what I have permission and license to do. Again, you got an issue, call down Orula and talk to him about it. But for me, this is um, what I am learning, what I am skillful in, and what else? I do have my opele, but I'm more, how would I say that? Abil. How do you say abil? The clash of languages is coming in here. Um, I don't know. I feel more comfortable. Thank you, Lucy Progreso. I feel more comfortable doing it with the caracoles, with the shells. With that being said, air signs, let's get to it, okay? My board's already open. I have done all my prayers and everything that I need to do, okay? What did I say? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. Um, First off, before I start with the Odu signatures, eh, move this over here. Air signs. A lot of you are going through a reoccurring cycle right here, and in the past, there's a stop, Lucy Progreso. Even though there's certain people that want to come through, but there's been a complete stop here, Tokosa, and and it looks like someone from your distant past here. So I'm gonna say that there is Lucy Progreso, that a past energy. This person may be a lot annoying, but they're trying to come through here, and you feel like you're going through a occurring pattern in your life that you're trying to break free. That you're trying to say, okay, this keeps happening too much. Why does it keep happening to me? Also, a lot of you feel boxed in, but that's not the case at all. You may feel attacked or boxed in, but that's not the case at all, at all, at all. Okay, and with that, that's gonna ask for the my hakata, my ancestral shells. But right now we're doing Odu, but the ancestors clearly showed me that. So I'm gonna say that for the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Okay, let's move on. Again, I'm coming off of a cold, so please forgive me, air signs. If I sound nasal or if I cough, please forgive me. All right. With the Odu signature here. God. Okay. Hi. Wafere fun baba obatala. We have a. I went blank there. Ancestors got to back up so I can hear. So I can hear Ifa. Okay, thank you, Lucy Progreso. Ancestors old dick. Okay. We have the beater of sticks on the mat. Air signs. This is Okoan Mehi. You're at a crossroads. You're in a transition here. This is the midpoint to transition into the third cycle, I call it, um, of life in the energies with Okura Meji. The ancestors are getting your attention here. It's time to Lucy Progreso to get committed. There's commitment issues here. Yes, Okuran Meiji speaks of um, legalities and legal issues, contracts, the signing of those contracts. Please be careful because we're Mercury retrograde. Um, but mainly the ancestor Lucy Progreso are speaking about air signs. There's an issue with commitment. So I'm going to go to the west and see in this Odu square why is there commitment issues here. Okay, whether that's in a relationship or whether that is with your personal goals altogether. Okay, um, in the west we have Owanuin Meiji, the reverse head. So you're holding on to the past air signs that you need to let go of. You're too in your head. Okay, you're thinking you're lacking the resources, whether that is a skill, whether that is a know-how, whether that is knowledge, whether that is money, whether that is connection. You feel like you're lacking something, and that lack is causing you not to move forward. In the east, it's coming out as Irosun, Irosumehi, the sounding Osun. You want to move forward, but things aren't manifesting or going as smoothly as you're thinking. Ifa is saying things are not that bad. You just have to put more effort into what you're doing. You have to change your perspective and your mindset, okay, of what you're doing. It also speaks about circulation issues, but your consciousness is not there. Air signs. We're on Okuron. I'm just trying to go through the square to figure out why you're in this you're not willing to commit to your personal goals, um to Lucy Progreso. Ancestors are saying it's a sensation, it's a feeling. So one moment you may get this feeling, and like the wind, you may get this motivation, you may be psyched up, you may be excited, but then all of a sudden that wind passes and you're back to square one. So with all one rain, okay, forgive me, Mehi in the West is saying you're feeling that lack. You're looking back at your past and you're being stuck there. Some of you may feel like a situation, a past situation, or a Lucy Progreso, a past situation or person is holding you back, or something you did in the past is holding you back, and that's not the case. And this is what the ancestors were saying, like this repeating cycle. Tokosa. This repeating cycle and you feeling blocked and all that. Ifa speaks about an Owen Meji, a past person or situation is going to manifest itself in your life. Again, okay, it's going to resurface or come to fruition. And Ifa is saying with the West that that's the West is your emotions, your reactions, your feelings. Speaks about whether you're happy, you're sad, you're disappointed, all those emotions. It's the moon. It deals with the mothers, the holy mothers. Okay. Um. So if I is saying that you're contemplating here, you're trying to figure out something about the past, how you reacted, how you dealt with something in the past while you're going through the while you're in it right now, because you feel the same energy, whether that person has manifested itself or that situation has manifested itself yet. Your spidey senses are going off and you feel it, or it's already happening, and you're already conjuring up these old scenarios. And if I is saying that the light that you're seeking is not behind you in your past, it's in before you to move forward. Okay, if I says with Orin, do not allow past people or situations to make you think, speak, feel, or do the same things that you've done in the past. Orin, the main concept of Orin is forgiveness. You have to forgive yourself in order to forgive another. You have to extract, if I says, the lesson in that situation. Then it's no longer a mistake. Then it's you can't sit in regret because you learned that lesson. Remember, we are here to evolve and learn and grow so we can lessen the blow of reincarnating over and over. We don't want to keep reincarnating. We want to learn the lesson. We want our souls to grow. Okay, we want to break certain patterns and characteristics and behaviors in our family in order to move forward, in order for the future generations to be better. If also speaks about not measuring your life with against what you have. I don't know if I explained that. Like, it's not your car, your house, how much money in your bank that defines you. It is your character. Okay, it is your morals, your ethics, your values. Don't let the world fool you, because they will fool you. Uh-huh. If you don't have your ori in alignment. Okay? In the north, we have that energy of obaramehi. So you're procrastinating, you're resting, and you're hovering. This is why the commitment issues are going on, because you're still holding on to past mistakes, past issues, past it's past. You keep holding on, and you need to let go. This is a new beginning with Okuran. Ifa is saying this is the best time for a new business, new goals, new relationships. Once you learn the lesson, even though this past person that I see here, when the ancestors were showing me here, they want a window to come through, even though this person's in your distant past. I mean years. Okay? Um, even though it has been years, or that person resurfaces again, or that situation resurfaces again, if you said you learned the lesson, I don't care how many times that person came through. Now you know how to face it with maturity. So you're no longer attracting it. Okay? And sometimes the universe can send that same person or the same energy in a different body to see if you truly learned the lesson. Okay? And Ifa Lucy Progreso, Ifa says that when you have a reoccurring situation and you keep asking yourself, well, why is this situation reoccurring? I learned my lesson. What's going on here? What's going on is you're still holding on to the pain. You're still holding on to the anger. You're still holding on to some type of emotions that is not serving you, and you're manifesting it over and over and over again, because emotions is energy in motion. Emotion. So guess what you're doing? You're attracting it. You're pulling it into your reality. Because in Obara in the north, in this square, Ifa is saying you're a victim of your own violent thoughts. And it's causing you not to be committed. With Okuran also, you got in a situation where your desire was much higher than your knowledge of what you were getting into. So be mindful of that, okay? And not to let your emotions get the best of you. You have to have an omitutu. Not omitutu. I got omitutu here, my water. A cool head, oritutu, okay? To address certain situations. Okay? If I says to be a leader, you gotta earn it. So to be a boss, to want that boss status, you gotta put in the work. You have to work smarter, not harder. That's the whole thing. And change your mindset. Shift your mindset. Because this mindset that you're having and holding on to past things or past emotions, that anger, that resentment, that shoulda, woulda, woulda, or always talking about what someone did to you or what you don't have. Like Owen Menji says, if you something brought by your own hands. You're causing your own misery. Because Ifa says, when you don't understand how God speaks to you, when you don't understand yourself and your world, you've created your own devil. You've become your own devil. Because in Ifa, there is no devil. You create your own issues by not understanding yourself, your energy, and your life. Okay, so get committed. Let go of the past. Meaning that anger to that past situation, or that sadness, or that resentment. Stop talking about what someone did to you or what you don't have. That lack mentality is manifesting lack into your life. It's causing you to rest and hover, to procrastinate. Use the resources at your disposal. Understand what your strength and weaknesses are. Ifa also speaks in Obara to it is crucial and critical that you understand the ways of the world. That way you can survive better. That way you can adapt and flow better. Okay? Because in the South, it's all about self-control. Also controlling our bodies, caring for it. And also with the intimacy also. But it's all about our emotions, being very passionate, and being in self-control, what's manifesting, because in the south you have the holy mothers here. Okay, so air signs, I hope this helped. Please, the past resurface again. If you learn the lesson, deal with it with maturity and do a self-check, because you're holding on to that lack. You're holding on to that anger. You're holding on to some type of emotion that no longer serves you, that is linking Lucy Progreso, that is linking you in the past, and it's manifesting. It's coming back around. But you in Okuron Meiji air signs is showing that you're in a transition. You're at a crossroads. This is the opportune time to revamp those goals, attainable goals, okay? Because you got Obata in the north. Now, don't let your ego get out of control. Make attainable goals, okay? And Lucy Progreso. With Obata, there's a Ifa proverb says, the patient become king of the world, okay? So nothing's going to happen overnight. I know you're an air sign, and air is the fastest element, but nothing happens overnight, okay? I hope this helped air signs, and I will see you in the next video. Okay? Iboru, Iboya, Ibocheche.